I can't sleep. It's in the middle of the night. It's 4 a.m. and I'm just thinking about who I should vote for in tomorrow's elections. Actually, not tomorrow. Today. I think the polls open in a few hours. I think they open at 7 or 7:30, and it's already 4. So I have another few hours to think about who I should vote for. Yeah. Do you know who I should vote for? Let me know down there in the comments. Maybe I shouldn't even vote. I don't know. I'm just thinking about, all the options and, when I go to the polls. The polls are the places you go to vote. Okay, so usually a polling station is like a school or a community center. You go there and you cast your ballot. Right? A ballot is a little piece of paper with the candidates listed, and then you put the ballot in the box. And the place you go is called a polling station, okay? Just made myself a big mug of tea. Look at that. It's a Canada mug to celebrate the Canadian elections. Wow, that's awesome. Cheers to the Canadian elections. I was thinking, I've been walking around the community, quite a bit lately. And, in my videos, you always see the political signs. You remember those, right? Like Jag Sahota, right? The blue signs that you see in some of my videos. Well, I was thinking maybe I should just go to their websites and take a look at who these people are, right? Because you probably know that here in Canada, we don't vote directly for the leaders, right? You can't vote directly for Justin Trudeau or for Andrew Scheer or Jagmeet Singh or Elizabeth May or Maxime Bernier. Right? When I go to the polls, if I go, still haven't decided if I'm going to vote yet, but when I go to the polls, I'm not going to see those people on the ballot, right? I'm going to see the representatives of that party, just the local people. Okay, so that's the signs that you see. Okay, so when you see Jag Sahota for the Conservative Party, her boss is Andrew Scheer, right? So if I want to vote for Andrew Scheer, I have to vote for Jag Sahota, right? So that's how it works here in Canada. So I thought, I should just go to their websites because those people live here in this community. Now, Redstone, I live in Redstone, right? Redstone is part of Skyview. Okay, not every community has, Canada is broken up into small areas called ridings. Okay, so my riding is called Calgary Skyview. Okay, in Calgary there are a bunch, I can't even remember how many ridings there are, but my riding is the Calgary Skyview riding. So I thought, let's go to these people's websites and just see who they are. Because if I vote, I'm voting for them. I'm not voting for the top people, right? So let's start with Jag Sahota, okay, and then we're going to take a look at a few more after that. Okay, so let's see here. Jag Sahota. Let's click on the bio. Read bio. Okay, so Jagdeep Sahota is our new Conservative Party of Canada candidate for Calgary Skyview. A long-standing pillar of the Calgary community, Jagdeep grew up in Calgary and graduated from Lester B. Pearson High School. She obtained her Bachelor of Arts with distinction in Political Science and Psychology in 2003 from the University of Calgary and went on to complete her Juris Doctor from University of Calgary in 2007. She was called to the Alberta Bar in 2008 and has gained extensive legal... Sorry, I just had to take a swig of tea. A swig means just a sip, right? Like this. I took a swig of my tea. Okay, let's keep reading. Jagdeep has been actively involved in the community and is passionate about bridging the gap between younger and older generations. She is always willing to give back to the community and has been involved in a volunteering capacity with many different organizations, including Calgary Peter Lougheed Hospital, Calgary Immigrant Women's Association, Renfrew Educational Services, and Elizabeth Fry Society. I don't feel like I know her from this. You know, it's a bunch of education. Okay, so she has some education. She looks like a nice person, you know, but I don't know, it's pretty dry. It's like a resume. It's basically like a resume. Is she applying for a job here, or what's she doing? I don't know. Anyway, let's take a look at the next one. Let's take a look at Gurinder Singh for Calgary Skyview. It looks like a friendly chap. Chap means guy. He's a friendly chap, a friendly guy. Okay, so it says, on your side in Calgary Skyview. When he was in university training to be an accountant, Gurinder was president of Enactus, a student organization promoting conscious capitalism and empowering young people to build up communities. That's weird that it mentions capitalism, because the NDP is a socialist party. They're really far, like, left wing here in Canada. They want really high taxes and a lot of social programs, which isn't really capitalism. I mean, it's socialism. So I'm a bit confused why the word capitalism is in this bio when it should probably be socialism. Anyway, he remains a passionate advocate for community building because he knows it takes courage to invest in the services people need. Okay. The son of immigrants who worked multiple jobs to raise their family, Gurinder understands how hard it is to get ahead when governments keep giving breaks to the rich and forcing ordinary Canadians to pay the price. That's why he's fighting for families to make life more affordable, provide head-to-toe healthcare, and better access to education so that everyone has an equal opportunity to thrive. A lifelong Calgarian, Gurinder wants to build a more caring city and country. Yeah, you know, it'd be nice to get something a little more personal, you know, like, I like to eat steak, or I mean, I don't know what he likes to do, you know, who is he? I'm just a bit confused about the capitalism, socialism thing. Anyway, let's look at the next one. Let's look at Harry Dhillon, candidate for PPC Calgary Skyview 2019. Dhillon, or is it Dhillon? There's an H. There's an H. Do you pronounce the H or not? It's either Harry Dhillon or Harry Dhillon. Maybe the H is silent. I don't know. Okay, so let's see what he has to say. First, I'm going to take another swig of tea. Is it rude to slurp in your culture? Do you know what slurp means? Slurp means to go like this. In our culture, it's considered rude to slurp, but I like to do it because I think it makes the tea taste better. And if it's hot, then you sort of need to slurp it, right? If you just take a big swig, you're going to burn your tongue and... Anyway, let's see what Harry Dhillon has to say. Okay. Harry Dhillon, PPC candidate for Calgary Skyview AB. AB means Alberta. All the provinces in Canada have a two-letter abbreviation. So, for example, Alberta is AB, And BC, what was BC? Manitoba is MB, Saskatchewan is SK, and so on. Okay, so let's see. He's been married for the last 20 years. Wow, that's great. And has been blessed with 2 beautiful children. He has been living in Calgary since 1991 after immigrating to Canada from New Delhi, India at the age of 19. In 2001, Harry attained education from the Southern Alberta Institute of Technology. Hey, that's where I attained education too. I graduated from SAIT. Isn't that a coincidence? Okay, so which allowed him to build his career. He has now been an entrepreneur and owner of a small business located in Calgary for the past 11 years. Prior to opening his business, Harry was a passionate realtor. Okay. Apart from his career, Harry enjoys a variety of sports and enjoys spending time with his family. He is a dedicated, family-oriented man who has only wished the best for his children. As his kids have now grown, he wishes to use his determination to help all Canadians. Harry is fond of politics and hopes to create positive change in Canadian society by rebuilding trust between Canadian citizens and their government. In 2004, he ran in the Calgary municipal election as a mayoral candidate, and he would now like to represent the people of Calgary Skyview riding in the upcoming 2019 federal election. Okay, so, when I was reading these, I thought I could write a bio too. So right now I'm going to write a bio. Do you want to join me as I write a bio? I think it's going to be great. First, I need to take another swig of tea. I'll try not to slurp too loudly. Okay, so I'm just going to open up a document here. Actually, first I need a picture. All these people have pictures, so just going to take a picture here. Okay, so time to start my bio. Okay, I got the perfect bio. You're gonna love this. Okay, Mark is a guy in the world. He is nice. He's nice. He has an education. He enjoys a variety of things. Yeah, that's true. I enjoy a variety of things, just like all these candidates. And he wants Canada to be a nice place to live. I think I nailed it. Nailed it means I just did a perfect job. I mean, what do you think? I think that's pretty good. Let me know down in the comments if this is a great political bio. I'm just walking to the polling station to perform my civic duty. Do you know what that means? To perform my civic duty. What does civic mean? Well, when you hear the word civic, think of society. Okay, so what are my duties to society? Well, my duties are to obey the law, right? Although sometimes I don't do that. Sometimes I jaywalk. Remember, don't tell the police about that. Another civic duty is to vote, right? To cast your ballot. So right now I'm walking to the polling station. I think it's a school. I don't know if it's a high school or an elementary school, but the school is called Apostles of Jesus. And I thought that was a bit funny because I wonder who Jesus would vote for. I wish I could just vote for Jesus. He'd probably be a better politician than all of these guys. But anyway, yeah, it's a nice sunny day here for election day. Although the wind is cold. Look at it's pretty windy. You can see those flags there. So yeah, it's a chilly wind. Hey, let's see. Okay, if you want to buy a townhouse, townhomes from the 250s, so 250,000. But you know what, the signs, if they say from the 250s, that probably means the cheapest one is 259.99. But you know, I'm sure most of these are more like probably closer to 300,000. But yeah, if you want to live here, Zen condos, they're called Zen. And there's another batch of condos up here. I don't think those are Zen. No, those are Ember Park. I think these are nicer than those, but these are probably more. Let's see. Oh no, it says these are starting from the 230s. Okay, so maybe these are cheaper, but I like these look better than those. Look, townhomes from the 230s. So again, you're not going to get one of these for 230,000. It's probably going to be more like 250, 280, I don't know, somewhere in that range. But anyway, it's a nice day for elections in Canada. So I decided who I'm going to vote for. I decided to vote for Harry Dhillon, because we have a lot in common. We both graduated from the same college. He's an entrepreneur. I'm an entrepreneur. You know, he's a guy in the world. I'm a guy in the world. He likes things. I like things. So yeah, Harry, you've won my vote. And he's from New Delhi, India. I've been to New Delhi. I love New Delhi. Actually, it's a really busy city. But yeah, I really like it there. Love Indian food. I love Indian people. And yeah, hopefully I can go back to New Delhi sometime again. Harpreet Singh, Canada's Fourth Front. That must be another political party. But I don't even know, I don't know anything about that party. Canada's Fourth Front. What is the Fourth Front? What does that mean? I don't know. Well, it's too late now. I'm already walking to the polls. I can't check her platform to see what she stands for. I'll just vote for Harry this time. You know, it's always a bit of a crapshoot. It's a crapshoot. Do you know what that means? If something is a crapshoot, that means you don't know. It's unpredictable. You know, anything could happen, right? If you're going to go into an exam, you know, your friend might ask you, hey, have you studied for the exam? And you could say, yeah, I've studied, but, you know, it's a crapshoot. It's just a crapshoot. It means you don't know. You don't know how it's going to go. You know, there might be some hard questions on the exam that you have no idea how to answer. You know, you might do good, you might do bad. You don't know. It's a crapshoot. So I'm just going to go vote. I'm going to go vote for Harry. We'll see what he does, you know. See if he wins, if he loses. I don't know. Everything is just a crapshoot. Politics is a crapshoot. So that's your vocabulary word for today. Wow, it's windy. Look at that. Hey guys, look at all these rabbits came to vote too. It's a jackrabbit election. Look at that, they're going to the school there to cast their ballot. Hey Jack, who are you gonna vote for? All right guys, I'm at the Apostles of Jesus School here. Cast my ballot. Check it out. All right, well, good luck, Harry. I gave you my vote. Now I'm just gonna go home and wait for the election results to come in. Are you excited? I'm excited. Let's see what happens.